It ain't good, boss.
I know it isn't good. Anna's becoming as suspicious as Scorpio.
Yeah, well, it's worse than I think.
It couldn't be worse.
Boss, someone's trying to set you up.
What are you talking about?
Read the note.
If you want to know more about your husband, check Duke's Club.
So what? So no one can write that unless you're on the inside.
You're saying the Carter mob?
Yes. But Mrs. Woods gave that to Anna.
Well, she's Anna's client.
What did you tell her?
I told her maybe Robert was behind this. He was trying to discredit me.
Boss, someone's out to get you.
They're doing a pretty good job of it, too, don't you think?
Hello.
Mrs. is here.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
Oh, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No. I was just on my way to the storeroom to check some supplies. I wanted to make sure that he didn't think I was scooping off. See you in a bit.
You're still thinking about the note?
Yeah, it's not every day you get accused of making somebody disappear.
Can I talk to you for a minute? Now, Robert hasn't found anything down on the dock. And you say you don't know anything about Marty Woods' disappearance. But there has to be a reason that this note was delivered to Mrs. Woods.
Well, Angel says that somebody's probably trying to set me up, but I have a different theory.
What's that?
I think the note was meant for you.
Me?
Yeah. I think sent by the person who was responsible for the disappearance in order for the investigation to be dropped.
Yeah?
I mean, what better way than to implicate a member of the family?
So I read the note, I want to protect you, and I drop the case.
Yeah. And it's likely that you talked Robert into doing exactly the same thing.
Very good. Not very flattering, but very good.
Well, unfortunately, at the moment, it's just a theory. I mean, unless you do find a body, I don't think you're ever going to find out what happened to Mr. Woods.
Will you solve something else for me, too?
Love to.
If this really is the end of the line, we don't find a body or anything, how do I tell that to Mrs. Woods? Well, you know Robert's going to think that note links you to Marty Woods. I mean, it's an incredible coincidence.
Oh, come on, damn it, Anna. You're asking me to prove the impossible. I cannot prove it, and you know it.
Yeah, Dukes.
Angela, this is Robert Scorpio here. Listen, we have a situation over here at the moment. Cheryl Stansby's disappeared from the hospital. Have you seen her?
No, I haven't, but let me get Duke. Maybe he knows something. Hang on. Boss.
What?
It's Robert Scorpio. He wants to ask you about another disappearance.
Listen to me, Scorpio. I'm getting a bit sick and tired getting harassed by you every time a body disappears.
Look, that's not why I'm calling.
Listen, I'm trying to run a couple of clubs for a living, okay? I don't snuff people out. I entertain people. I'm fed up with your harassment, man.
Just calm down, will you?
Yeah, I'll calm down when you get off my back, Mr.
This is not a police matter, Duke. It's personal.
Well, Angel said it was about a disappearance.
It is. Now, Cheryl Stansbury walked away from the hospital sometime between last night and early this morning.
I thought she was extremely sick.
She is, and that's the reason that we've got to find her. Now, I was wondering if, by any chance, some of your people may have seen her enter her apartment.
No, I don't think so.
What's the matter?
Cheryl's missing. I'll ask around, Robert. I mean, do you want me to go upstairs and have a look around the penthouse?
Yeah, that'd be nice of you. Look, I've already called and gotten her answering machine. But I'd appreciate if you could go up, have a look around, see that if any clothes or other things like that have been taken.
Okay. I'll do it right away. Where are you? Where can I reach you?
I'm on my way to the hospital. You can have your page there. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Sorry about the mix-up.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Thank you. You know, I find it incredible that a woman as attractive as your sister can simply walk out of a hospital and no one notices. All right, let's head out to the hospital and make life tough for someone.
Well, there's not a trace, no clothes missing. Wherever she went, she certainly didn't come here.
Did any of the employees see her?
No. So what's the problem, anyway? I mean, if the lady's healthy enough to leave the hospital, why try to stop her? Why not let her go? I mean, she probably stopped off to get a decent meal.
Well, no, it's not that simple. She's really very sick.
Why was she skipped?
Well, all I know is she hasn't shown up here. I could use a drink. What do you say?
Yeah, all right. I wish there was something we could do there.
Well, I don't think there's much you can do at the moment. Why don't we wait around here? Cheryl may show up. Robert may show up. Come on. Sit down and have a drink and wait.
The captain has turned off the no smoking sign. You're free to leave your seat. However, we do recommend that while you are seated, you keep your seatbelts fastened. Our estimated flying time to Port Charles is 1 hour. We will come by with the snack cart shortly.
Robert seems more interested in Cheryl than I thought.
Yeah, Robin's noticed.
What did she say?
She asked if they slept in the same room, you know, after the opening of your club in New York.
She asked you that?
Yeah. She figured out that if they slept in the same room, then they must be in love.
Well, she's probably got a point now. But she's a bit young to be making observations, such like that.
Oh, I don't know. Young people nowadays are different to how we were when we were young.
I suppose, but I wonder sometimes if they don't learn too much from sources other than that. I'm going to hang around here. Why don't you go home and take care of our swiftly maturing daughter?
All right, I will. I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
She's growing up, you know.
But not for a while, I hope.
Well, a few weeks. See you later.
Bye, love.
Bye-bye.
Well, we got a full house tonight. Just 2 no-shows on the reservation. And I booked that young couple in the corner table.
You know, sir, you never cease to amaze me. This place always runs so smoothly. I just hope this fella in New York works out half as well as you do.
Boss, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something. I know you had a little help in hiring this guy, but how legitimate is he?
Well, he seems to be a bona fide manager, even if Victor did have a hand in hiring him.
I think you ought to keep your eye on him.
I think he knows the business.
Well, any fella can learn the business anywhere, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm sure I'll win him over to my side. My main concern at the moment is making sure that Anna and Robert don't tie me in with the Jerome.
Table for 2?
It depends on whether that handsome gentleman at the bar would care to join me.
What the blazes? Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you 2 know each other? I guess the little joke is on me.
No, it's not. Excuse me, Angel. This is Olivia St. John. Olivia has an art gallery in New York. She decorated the new club. She's responsible for all the lovely artwork.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. Everybody I talk to talks about how pretty you decorated the place.
You'll have to come up and see it sometime.
Well, I don't know. I spend so much time at this club, I don't know if I want to spend my off time at another club, even though it may be a little classy. Oh, excuse me.
Surely.
Yes. What the hell are you doing here?
Every once in a while, I like to visit the boonies.
Try another one.
I had a very long talk with Rodolfo. A very long talk.
And that's not something we could talk about on the telephone.
Not about this discussion. You and I have some very important decisions to make.
Why we couldn't have discussed this on the telephone. It's very risky if you would come here. You do know that, don't you?
I am a legitimate gallery owner if anyone wants to know. And besides, we cannot conduct all of our business over the telephone if we're going to be partners.
That is far from settled.
Thus far since I talked to Rodolfo.
You do know Rodolfo is your father's man, don't you? You know how he feels about this.
He is loyal to my father, he is also loyal to you, and he is a fair man.
And how does Rodolfo feel about a lady being involved in the organization? You tell me that.
I told you he was a fair man. He doesn't like it any more than you do, quite frankly, but he said that he would help if you agree to work with me.
Well, excuse me, or the other way around.
I didn't mean it that way. Have you thought about my proposal?
Of course I've thought about it, and it's very tempting. I don't want to spend any more time than I have to in New York City. With you up there, it would take some of the burden off me.
Certain decisions we will still have to consider face to face, not over the telephone.
Well, yeah, I'm sure of that.
And there will be certain meetings where your presence will be expected. You cannot command respect over the telephone. To command respect, you have to be there, as my father said.
You listen to me. Don't you tell me what your father says. I know how your father thinks and feels much better than you do. I will be in New York when it is necessary, but only until I've fulfilled Julian's dream, then I'm getting the hell out, okay?
Well, that's settled.
Not yet, it's not as far from settled. We still don't have your father to go along with it. I need a day or two.
The answer is
I
so
said
obvious.
I'll need a day or two, okay?
Well, then, if you're not going to buy me a drink, I think I'll go up and see Cheryl in the penthouse.
Obviously, you haven't heard.
Heard what?
Cheryl's taken serious ill. She came close to kidney failure. She's been in the hospital.
The hospital? Where is she? I'll go to her.
It's a bit late for that. As soon as I managed to stabilize her condition, she got up and walked out. Nobody knows where she's gone.
Near death? What if she has another attack?
That's all the information I have. I don't know any more.
Didn't she come back here to the apartment?
Not that I'm aware of.
Perhaps I could go up there as a friend and go through some things. Maybe she left something that would let us know where she is.
Okay. It's not a bad idea. I'll give you the keys. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll bet Annie really loved that, you having that beautiful gal decorate your club in New York.
Now you keep your funny remarks to yourself.
All right.
Attend to customers.
Sorry, boss. Yes, right this way.
Bill, I'm going to step outside for a breath of fresh air. Would you get the receipts in order for me, please, Early? I want to go home.
Sure.
Thank you.
Bill.
Yes, Commissioner.
I don't suppose you've seen Miss Stansby here tonight.
No, sir.
Listen, why don't you find the key to her apartment? I'd like to have a look around. Maybe something will tip me off as to where she's gone.
Sure thing, Commissioner. Let me just get rid of the glass and dry my hands.
Art Deco. I wonder who decorated this place. Can't see much for the furniture either. Come on, Cheryl. You've got to have a travel brochure or an address book around here someplace. If you're as sick as they say you are, you can't be out wandering around. Come on. Wonder how Anna would feel about my being in town. At Duke's Club. Well, that could be Duke. Or maybe not.
Where would you have gone, sweetie pie? Maybe the answer's in here.
Robert Scorpio. Oh, damn it. If he finds me here, it'll ruin everything.
Give me something to go on. Anything to go on. Where would you have gone? Where would you have gone to be alone and to think? Where? Maybe we should start in the bedroom. Cases seem intact. Okay. Interesting, yeah. I wonder. I guess that's Julian.
Oh, my God, Julian, no.
Hardly your greatest angle, Julie. However, you look like you're having a good time, at least. I'm making this easy for you, sweetheart. Not making it easy for me at all. Well, everybody's got to be somewhere. The question is, where are you? Don't appear to be any tickets. Suitcases are intact. No clues. Only place I haven't checked is under the bed, and that stopped working when Basil Rathbone ceased playing Sherlock Holmes. What the hell? Might have known it would be a dud.
Tell me something, boss. Is this Raoul character going to work out?
His name is Rudolph. It is Rudolph. Yeah, he's a square kind of guy. He's not exactly in your league, if that's what's worrying.
You know, boss, I've been thinking about something. Maybe I should go down there and watch over things for you, you know? Maybe you can have this Rudani or Rudavi come up here for a while, and you could get to know him, huh?
I don't want you anywhere near what's happening in New York. Do you understand?
That's why I suggested it.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired. I promised I'd be home by now.
Boss, please, take my advice. spend more time with Anna and that wonderful kid? Please.
Just you forget what I said, okay?
Sure. If you remember what I said.
You take care of your customs.
Oh, hello. Right this way, please.
Hey, Bill. Yeah. I'm gonna make my way home, and you make sure Angel gets out here early, will you?
Okay, Mr. Laborie. I'll tell Commissioner Scorpio that you couldn't wait.
Scorpio?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
What's he doing upstairs?
He wanted to look around Miss Stanbury's apartment to see if he can find anything.
And you just let him go upstairs?
I shouldn't have.
No. That's all right. You can go upstairs if you like, sir.
Ah, miss me, did you? Makes me thinking you didn't care.
Well, the boss was hoping you found something.
I'm afraid there's no such luck.
No sign that she stopped off here to the hospital?
None at all.
Well, I looked up there. I didn't see any sign of anybody either.
Well, wherever she went, he didn't include a trip here.
Well, that's too bad.
Listen, if you happen to learn of anything, I'd be grateful for a call.
Yeah, I'll have the staff keep an eye on the penthouse.
Thank you.
Goodbye. How the hell did he miss Olivia?
Duke, it's for you. It's Anna.
Yes, darling. Hello. No, I shouldn't be too long. No, just as something came up there. No, I've handled it. I've taken care of it. I'll be leaving in a couple of minutes. Yeah, okay. I love you too. Bye. I've got to find out what happened to Olivia. So you heading to the shower, yeah?
Yes. And as a matter of fact, there's some tiles in there you really should have fixed.
You sure you didn't see him?
He was looking for clues as to where Cheryl might be. It's not likely he'd look in the tub. He's a handsome man, though. I wouldn't mind finding him in my tub, actually.
Well, you're damn lucky you didn't.
Did you find anything about Cheryl?
No. And since there's no further reason for you to be here...
There's no way for me to get home right now. The last shuttle just left.
Well, in that case, I'll have Angel arrange a hotel.
Wait. I think I may have found something your Commissioner Scorpio luckily missed. It seems Cheryl kept a lot of mementos. I think that this is the one he believed was Cheryl with Julian.
Good God.
Well, you can't see Julian's face in it. I think Cheryl must have told Scorpio about her relationship with Julian. And he recognized in the picture from the pose that the man holding Cheryl must be Julian. Oh, boy. It's a good thing Commissioner Scorpio didn't dig any deeper.
You sure you didn't see that?
Positive. Nor will he ever.
What will your friend Cheryl say when she comes back? She may miss you.
I'll talk to Cheryl. He was my brother. She'll understand. Are you certain that Scorpio never saw Julian up close when you two were up in the mountains looking for Anna?
No, I'm quite certain. Julian left when Robert and Sean got close by.
Sean.
Sean's a friend of Robert's. They were all in the WSB together. Sean ran the WSB.
Oh?
My wife, Anna, she was in the WSB with Sean and Robert.
That must make your life interesting.
Yes, it does, actually. That's why it's very uncomfortable having you here.
Oh, yes. You were about to hide me away in a hotel room.
I'll let Angel do that. I'm going to go home to my wife, if you'll excuse me.
Oh. You're certain you won't reconsider about my redecorating the club here?
I don't want you within 300 miles of this place. And quite frankly, it's not a good idea for you to be in Port Charles either.
Oh. Well, speaking of my appearing in Port Charles, don't you think it would be wiser for me to stay here in Cheryl's apartment?
Oh, come on now, you're being
Then
ridiculous.
I wouldn't be running the risk of someone recognizing me in a hotel lobby or something. And if Cheryl comes home from wherever she is, I can take her to the hospital.
Okay. For Cheryl's sake, you can stay here. I want you out here first thing in the morning and on the first shuttle. Do you understand?
Of course. Don't worry about it. Go run along to Anna. Give her my love. Really, don't worry. Oh, on the other hand, perhaps I should call her and pay my respects myself.
Whatever happened to that decorator day?
Believe it or not, she managed to fool Scorpio.
Yeah, well, that's too bad for him. I'll tell you something. She's a good-looking gal. I wouldn't mind meeting her in a dark apartment. I mean, I think Scorpio would have found it very interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have.
But he only has eyes for Cheryl these days, so, you know.
Listen, Anna's going to bite my head off if I don't get home soon.
Okay,
I'll catch you later.
All right.
Excuse me,
again?
a couple more questions kind of came up. You got a minute?
Yeah, why don't you like to have a drink?
Coffee, maybe?
Okay. So this is official business, then?
Make it a martini, then.
Martini, Bill, please.
You know, I've been thinking. You ever heard of Cheryl discuss her family? I mean, apart from Tiffany. Looking for a friend that she might turn to.
No, I really hardly know her at all. She's a marvelous tenant. I've only met her socially when she's been with you. You probably know more about her personal life than I do.
That's what I thought.
I didn't even know she was having kidney trouble.
Me either, till she had an attack over at the Quartermains one night.
Oh, Scorpio, I truly wish I could be of more help, but
You know, she's done an excellent job of covering her tracks. I just hope she's as adept at getting some help for herself somewhere.
Oh, Julian. He sure was right about one thing, Cheryl. You've got brains as well as beauty. Oh, but reading this stuff is about as fascinating as the Yellow Pages. I guess I could call Duke. He's probably home by now. I could push him a little more about decorating the club here. No. It wouldn't do for Anna's guard to get up, for her to think I'm in Port Charles. Not yet. No, I need much more time to work on him first. Well, the night's too young for a New York girl. I think I'll go down to the bar and see what's going on down there. Before they roll up the sidewalks in this burg.
I can't offer any more help. Anna's expecting me home, so if you'll excuse me. Bill, whatever Mr. Scorpio wants, just put it on the house, will you?
Sure.
Well, if that's the case, maybe I'll look at the menu.
There you go.
Thank you. If you'll excuse me.
Can I help you, miss?
Table for one, please.
Yes, please, follow me.
This is excellent, I'm going to tell you.
I thought you were about to leave.
Yeah, just a little business I should discuss with Angel before I go.
Well, you know, come to think of it, this whole business with Cheryl is not doing anything for my appetite. I was wondering if I could prevail upon you to have one more look in the penthouse.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Can I borrow your key?
Yes.
Thank you. Robin, please good night for me, will you?
Of course I will.
Thank you.
Good night. How dare you come down here like that?
You'd rather I were still upstairs? I'd be more than happy to oblige if you'd be
Don't be so
kind as to get the
ridiculous. Sit
elevator
down.
for me. Well, I probably should go back up there and explain what Julian's picture's doing on the coffee table.
Duke, excuse me, it's Anna on the telephone.
Cat got your pen?
What do you mean, Julian's picture?
You should be as attentive to your wife and Kitty. Trust Olivia, darling. Just run along home now and enjoy your family.